Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to Open TTD. So, we've got quite a lot done so far, but I feel like we need to do more. First things first though, I'm going to connect Lincoln up to this coastline, and we're going to start doing some other aquatic things. Now I want to get this nice canal down here would be good, I think, and we'll connect it to all these rivers. So I haven't decided exactly which side it's going to come of this city. I think this side is probably best though. So let's can we lower that? We'll do, instead of building a canalway, we'll use our millions of bounds there, and we'll lower the land. So first things first, let's do that. There we go. And I'm going to take that out as well, and we'll make it 2 wide, I think. Yep, 2 wide instead of 1 wide. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'll take the corners off here. There we go. So we've got a man-made kind of river between there. Connect that up, we did. Let's see. Yes, okay. I'm going to just expand upon this and bring that to there like that. That'd be quite nice. And I don't really want to just use the land tool to make rivers everywhere. We're going to go with canals. I just wanted to get that kind of started round there and link a few things up. I think this round here to here, that makes sense to bring that down and link that up. There we go. We haven't even really spent $1 million yet, and really I think these two should be linked, but I can't see any nice neat way of doing it, so I'm not going to. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring that like that, so that a lock can be placed there, I think. There we go. Right, so now for some canals. Straight canal for a start? Well, canals can only really be straight, so... Oh, there's a change in the land height. I didn't notice that. Right, okay. But then is it fairly flat round here? No, it looks like it might go back down again. Yeah, I think it does. Right. Let's get as far as that forest first, I think. So I'm gonna flatten. Oh my word, it goes up again. Right. Does it come back down though? That comes back down to here. Is it gonna stay like that though? It looks fairly flat round here. Yeah, okay, so because it stays at that height, we'll take it back to that, and we'll actually put a change in the height of the canal. Yeah, we'll do it like that. There we go. I'm doing a double width canal. That's going to cost us a lot. And then I've got to decide what sort of canal system we're going to have around Lincoln. I did want it... I thought about it coming in round here, connecting up to Lincoln Central, but I mean this part of Lincoln Central is higher where the monorail is, so I think round here would be best. So I'm sorry, Lincoln, but I'm taking out that house and this road. You can expand it the other way, but I'm having this area here. So it goes up there. So if we do a kind of dock area. I think we'll leave it like that for now. No, let's continue with it being a little bit bigger. Now I'll have it come off as 2. There we go. Thousands. Now I don't really want to go through this town. That would be bad. But I don't really want to start zigzagging all over too much. So I think if I do a line like that, then we can connect a few things up to it. Ooh, actually, that's where the land changes down. So I've along this ridge here. So that's a good choice. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so I'm going to connect that up there like that. We'll bring this to here, and then we'll take that there as well. Spend in the big ones. And then, I mean, canals generally are quite straight, I guess. There we are. Oh, that's a nice canal, I think. Okay, a couple of locks in there, and there. I don't really want a lock there. You can't just do... No, you can't do that. And you can't put waterways in, so that's stuck like that, I think. Right, so this town has got a harbour area, a proper harbour. We're going to build a proper harbour for this one as well. But I think I want it on this back corner here, as far as I can get in, so like that. There we go. So they've got like a marina. I'm going to also take that one more, I think. And probably one more there. There we go, yep, I'm happy with that now, I think. No, I'm not. There, okay. So we've got... Ooh, excuse me. Oh, it's tempting to do it here. For this... what place is this? Lebra. They probably won't let me destroy much. I am going to do it. I know I said it was tempting, but tempting is a little bit more than tempting. It's to the point where I decide I'm going to do it. And then what I'll do is I'll build out here. Get rid of that bit. Just take rid of... There we go. That's more like it. I don't know why I'm making them go around that point there and not through. We don't want to destroy that. That looks alright, I think. Not too bad. Now, is there any big places further down? I mean, I could always put a canal between those two, but there's not really much going on. Bit of open land there. I don't think there is. I mean, Kennington. Is it worth putting something to Kennington? Possibly. Yeah. Why not? Canal, or we're going to dig out. We're going to dig out. There we go. So we'll do that, and we're going to get it right in. Oh. Not that close. I didn't want to... There we go. There we go. Take that corner out. Take that corner out. And we'll let that fill out with the water there. Well, hopefully all these places aren't too mad at me at lowering and moving the land around too much. Lincoln's now got a water connection over that side. I also want it to have a water connection to the coast. But I have no idea where. Now this station here we made a lot bigger. It is probably going to end up getting bigger still, but I thought to myself, I don't know. Let's come back to that one in a second. Let's carry on over here. So I've got to find a place to put this. I was going to put it along this bank here. Or a couple of them along this bank. It doesn't really have much catchment area, but it shares the catchment area with this. And there's still quite a lot there. Looks like, oh my word, Lincoln is starting to get huge. Right, I've got an idea. This episode we're going with the original plan. Later, or next episode, I've got another plan. So I'm going to put that there, and too close to another dock. Too close to another dock. Well, apparently it only wants that one. In which case, let's remove that dock and put it in the middle there. There we go. Okay. Ooh, aqueduct. That'd be quite cool to have one of them. But on this map, I don't think there's really any call for it. And we'll put the depot there, I think. Yeah. Okay, over here, I was going to put one there and one there, but I don't think it'll let me put two so close to each other. So let's... Well, they refuse to allow it. Of course they do. We've messed around with their land too much. But let's put in some trees. Okay, there we go. Good for the environment. Let's see how much they hate us. Town is not growing at the moment. The local authority says we are poor. Well, let's see if that means that we can do this. It does. And can we then connect to dock up to the same one? Fine. Yeah. You won't even allow another dock to the same bit, so there we go, that'll do for now. And we'll put one in here as well. And I'm going to put the depot further down. And we'll see if we can get one right in there. They refuse to allow it as well. Of course they do. We are the great land levelers of 2011. We don't want an airport. Airports are boring. Ships, I think, are not as amazing as some others, but there we go. Right, so Kennington Docks. We got Ledborough. I think that's Plard Town. Funny name that. Just checking for banks. That's in the middle of... That's got a bank. That's got a bank. That's got a bank. We've all got banks everywhere. And of course the catchment area from there allows a bank. Ooh. Let me just test Lincoln Central. No, okay. Right, so I think we're ready to put some ships in. So we'll start at Lincoln. And here we go. Let's see what ships are available. Oil tanker, passenger ferry, hovercraft, and cargo ship. Right. I think what we'll do is we'll have one cargo ship coming out of there, and we will can we refit it on this screen? No, it's there, it's that button there. We'll refit it to valuables. There we go. So it just carries valuables, and we'll tell it to go to this dock and full load, unload. Right, that's it, I've just decided. We're going to get it to go from one of these three places, get it to do a full load there, then go to Lincoln and unload. So it's taking the valuables all the way down to Lincoln. Oh, too far. Now that's where we need to use a buoy. Let's put some buoys in. Okay, so let's put a buoy in that estuary there. We might need a buoy around here, but let's see what happens. Nope, still too far. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put more canal in here, make this wider, and we'll put the buoy in the middle. Oh, there's also Runwood. We might be able to connect that up. Too far, still too far. Oh, we're really... Okay, in that case, we'll put another buoy here. I wanted it there. Oh, there we go. Go to that one. Go to that one. Then go here. Right. My word. It is getting fussy about how far it goes. Wait, right, and back. Okay. So, there we go. It's going to pick up full load of valuables there and then head off. And then come back. Hopefully it won't be too super mega ultra slow. Away it goes. Now, I'm going to do the same for these two. I'm going to clone the ship and its orders, but I'm not going to share the orders because I'm going to go in and I'm just going to change that Kennington, get rid of that, and add that place there, Ledborough. And we'll full load. And then I'm going to do the same here. Clone the ship. Delete the top. No, don't go yet. Delete the top order. And then Pod Town. Plard Town. And full load there. And those are those three places then going to Lincoln. The only difference with Plard Town is that we don't need to go to this Ledborough buoy first. And we won't need to go to it on the way back. So there we go. And they're all on the way now. So let's clear the screen out. Yeah, oh, look at this place. Beautiful place, that. With a bank as well. So let's add that to our waterways. I want it to come across here. There we go. We'll put a canal in, and we just need to raise the land up there, and we'll put a dock onto the canal. There. And to be honest, I don't know if they're going to let us, so let's chuck some trees in. Sorry about building canals and stuff, you know, so we plant some trees for you, and then hopefully we can forget about all the people that died digging that canal. Right, put a dock in. There we go. And we'll make some more canal. Did I put that where I wanted it? Probably did. And there we go. Should put oh wow, that looks brilliant. I don't normally do ships, probably because they go this fast. Go on, Barry. He's now called Barry. Oh well, right, okay. So I guess we need to do the same here. Clone that ship. Check the orders out. So the first place we need to go to isn't Ledborough. There we are, full load. We won't need to go to that buoy. We won't need to go to that buoy. We go straight down to that buoy. And there, right, okay. So now we've got valuables from those 4 locations going to Lincoln. That'll be nice. They're all boating about. How's our airport doing? Lincoln Central's looking pretty damn snazzy on the side of everything. Right. Before I do passengers though, I'm going to modify the overground orders. So these are not all shared orders. So I'm going to send them all to their depots. What was that? I think I just accidentally created a new train. No, he's already going to the depot. He's broke down. You go to depot. I think I had just like maybe 1 or 2 many going around on this. Right, how many more we got? That's all of them in. Right. So I'm going to we're going to take the opportunity to replace these. I know they got replaced not too long ago, but we'll have some brand new ones. And you'll see why, because I'm going to not only change the orders, but whilst I'm at it, I'm going to make them have shared orders. Right. So first of all, let's get the clockwise route. We're going to do new vehicle. We're going to get the fastest, best electric train again. We're going to do just passengers. We're going to do passengers and mail. Just passengers. Maximum length for this is 2. So let's take off that and that. Could we change these to 3? Yes. Okay, we're going to modify the stations. Just some station maintenance. Now that means taking out those signals there. So signals, remove. And then we're going to just drag and drop. I'll just to extend that platform by 1. Signals, remove signals from there. Then I'm just going to drag and drop, make sure I get the right orientation. There we are, just a bit more on the station there. Signals, remove. I press the wrong button. Signals, remove. I have to do them separately. Right orientation, drag and drop. There we go. And then over here. So now we've got slightly bigger stations with slightly bigger trains, I think, on the overground. Nice little upgrade. So did I create a train? I did, right. Can't remember what I was doing a couple of seconds ago. So new vehicles, I'm just going to get another 2 passenger carriages. And what I'm going to get this train to do is I'm going to get it to go. Give give me some orders. Now this is the clockwise one, so it's going to go to Lincoln North, load, and then it's going to go to Lincoln and unload and leave empty. Then it's going to go to, oh hang on, yeah, that'll transfer. Lincoln Souther, who named that? And load, and then it's going to go to Lincoln Central and unload and leave empty. And the idea is that Lincoln North and Lincoln Souther are going to respectively supply Lincoln and Lincoln Central with extra passengers. So instead of taking the short journey from Lincoln North to Lincoln and then Lincoln to Lincoln Souther and so on, they're going to be transferred at those stations and taken out either down this Punley line, or they're going to be part of the monorail, airport and boat network. So hopefully we should see an increased passengers at these stations. So now I would like at least 2 more of that train. I'm going to clone it, share the orders. I think we'll have 1 more. Let's get them started and just clear the screen. And I'm just going to get this other depot, clone the train without orders. No, sorry, with orders. And I'm just going to clear that and do the opposite. So, Lincoln Souther, go to Lincoln, unload all and load nothing. Then go to Lincoln North and come round to Lincoln Central, where you're going to unload all and load nothing. And then we're going to clone that, so we have 4 of them. I didn't clone them holding control. Let's get rid of them. Want them to have shared orders. Shared orders, clone, shared clone. 4 I said, didn't I? There we go, so they seem to be whizzing around quite nicely. I don't really want trains sat here waiting like this. So I was thinking maybe 3 would be best. Now let's have a look here at Lincoln and Lincoln Central. No, not the hangar. There we go. I'm just going to expand them a little bit to see what we can see. So hopefully, I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit there, we should start seeing some transfer. No transfer. Oh, I did the wrong order. Good job I did shared orders, isn't it? Now here, where I put unload and leave empty, it shouldn't be unload, it should be transfer. There we go. Transfer, transfer, and then the what was that? That's anti-clockwise. So clockwise train, transfer, and transfer. Get rid of that. Check out the stations again. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. There's the little plus symbol saying we've got people on the transfers. So we're getting extra passengers at these stations that will be picked up and taken to longer destinations. I'm not really sure what these buses are doing. Hopefully, I mean, they won't have shared orders, so I need to sort them out. But we'll save that for the next episode. So next time we'll sort the buses out and do the eastern dock. So this has been Open TTD. I've been Master Hellish. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and until I see you next time, goodbye.